Here's the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today. 25 property owners in Breslau have been told they owe the township of Woolwich over $13,000. The township says it's the result of costs for installing municipal water and sewer services along Woolwich Street South. In 2016, owners were informed of the upcoming fee as construction was completing, but the township then entered litigation with the design consultant over costs, which only ended this year. The township admits it could have done a better job communicating with residents.
Looking backwards, obviously lots of areas for improvement from a communication standpoint. So there probably should have been, and there was not that I am aware of. We had communications with residents, into 2016, and then the levying bylaw doesn't happen until 2025, just October 7th. So obviously quite a lapse there, and take responsibility for that for sure, and do better going forward.
CTV's Colton Weens brings us that full story at 6. A cemetery and memorial park in Guelph has gone green by offering a more environmentally friendly option to the end of life. Woodlawn Memorial Park has opened a new green burial site. A green burial described as a return to traditional practices, unlike conventional burials that often involve things like concrete vaults. The new site is on the other side of their property and is called Taylor's Meadow, named after Woodlawn's former general manager. The green burial site has only been open for a few weeks now. They've already had several people who have prearranged for a spot.
People are very interested in returning their body back to earth. They want to, even in their death, have that minimize their environmental impact, just as most of us are trying to live now. So we've had everybody that has purchased for a full body casket or shroud burial.
We'll hear more about it, what it involves, from CTV's Heather Centerin coming up in the next hour. There will soon be an easier way to commute to Toronto on weekends. GO trains will start running from Kitchener to Union Station and back on Saturday, November 23rd. Metrolinx, which runs GO Transit, has described this increased service as another step toward unlocking two-way all-day service between Kitchener and Toronto. Until now, users wanting to use GO Transit to get into the city on the weekend have had to use buses on the Kitchener to Brampton stretch and vice versa. The 6th annual Winterfest at Canada's Wonderland is set to begin on Saturday. 7 million twinkling lights have been used to decorate the amusement park in Vaughan. Winterfest features more than 40 attractions, including skating, cookie decorating, live music, a nightly tree lighting ceremony, as well as rides. It's open on select dates until January 3rd. And finally for us, a big donation for the Kitchener-Waterloo Stratford Perth Humane Society. Mike Shout presented the shelter with a $250,000 check for their Better Together campaign today. Bounce Radio's Angie and Sarge were on hand to accept the donation along with the Humane Society representatives. Mike's inspiration behind the generous gift was his dog, Gracie May, who the Humane Society says they will name their new community outreach center after, adding that Mike's investment will have a lasting impact on the lives of countless animals and families in our region. It most certainly will. $250,000 towards the animals and, of course, that new outreach center that the Humane Society has going on. Beautiful, a very generous gift.